Good morning, everyone. And today's conversation is all about what kind of dialogue do you need to launch your online courses successfully? And this is a great question. So have you ever heard of the phrase that on good marketers is you have to enter the conversation that is already in your ideal customer's head already? And this is so important. The language that you use has to demonstrate that you understand the pain points and also what's going on for your ideal client or your beloved avatar as well. So you need to speak to them directly as if you're speaking to a friend. So it's about taking time and doing your market research so you can start to understand exactly what they're looking for. I know just recently I was having a few conversations with a couple of my clients who wanted to take their business in a new direction. And during the conversation, it was really clear that they didn't really know who they wanted to serve. One of the biggest mistakes is to believe that your product or service can serve everyone. And when you believe that, then what happens is you become very generic and your messaging also becomes very generic as well. So you don't stand out above the noise on social media and also in the platforms that you use to market your product and business with. Now, let me give you an example. Say, for example, I've got a product or a service that's going to help people to overcome anxiety. So I can say, look, everyone has anxiety, and you're absolutely correct. Everyone has anxiety in different times of their life. So I have this product or service that's going to overcome anxiety, but I can't, my message is not clear. I haven't niched down. I haven't decided who I wanted to help to overcome anxiety. So say if I niche down and I go from niching, for example, I may say, okay, I want to help women only. To actually overcome anxiety. I start to niche down. And then I may say, well, okay, what's my subcategory that I'm looking for around women? And I might say, okay, I want to work with women who are 30 to 40 years old. I'm getting a bit closer to niching down, but I'm still very generic. And then I say, well, what's the problem or the biggest pain point of that specific client that I want to solve? And it may be, for example, that I really want to work with mums who have just had their first baby and they've got that anxiety and stress around having their first baby of, those sleepless nights that they have, along with the uncertainty of what to do as a first-time mum as well. So that's anxiety. So therefore, my target for this specific marketing program or this product that I'm running, it means that I'd be speaking to mums who have just had a baby, who have these sleepless nights and really unsure of how they're going to look after their baby as well. So the messaging is very, very direct, because obviously I've researched my market. I've looked at what problems they've got. I've looked out on Google or whatever's going on as to what they're searching on to overcome those problems. And we know immediately it'll be sleepless nights and things like that. So therefore, in my marketing, I'd be talking about that in my messaging and marketing, and also calling out the avatar as well, such as mums had babies first time. That's completely different and a messaging than just going globally that I can clear anyone with anxiety as well. So you're probably thinking, why do you need to speak directly to that avatar or that ideal client? And that's because you become more relatable. They trust you more because they see that you understand their situation. And through understanding their situation, you're also going to help them to move through that challenge or pain so they can actually achieve the transformation. So overcoming the anxiety, what's the transformation they're looking for? They're looking for being able to sleep well, to feel confidence in handling their baby, have their baby well looked after and kept, and all that information. So that's the transformation as well. And so why do people who know this information skip the research, the avatar work. Why do they do that? Well, there's a few reasons why they do that. And one reason can be it simply takes time. It takes time to do that research. And it can be a bit frustrating at first as you try and work out where they're hanging out. You're trying to listen into their conversations. And when you start finding some of your ideal clients and you're going to speak to them and have interviews with them as well, and to go through the series of questions to actually find out what's going on for them, to see if you can serve them. So it does take time, and many of us, unfortunately, like to move fast and move quickly and get out there and get our sales happening as well. So take your time and do your market research. Another reason could be is fear-based. It's fear-based that I may miss out on people. I may miss out of opportunities if I go really specific. But that's not true. In the marketing, the more specific you are, the more clients you're going to get, because at the end of the day, you can't serve everyone. So number 3 is you simply may not be interested in marketing at all. You may just want to go and develop your courses and programs, sell your products and services without doing the marketing. So what happens here is you have to play the numbers game, because obviously you will always get some people on board, but it's the numbers game. And also you miss out on opportunities as well. But trust me, when you come very specific with your marketing, you're going to get your courses and your products sold out a lot easier. So let's look at some summary points for you. The very first thing I want you to remember is you must always enter the conversation that is already in your ideal client's mind. Understand them, know your client, know your beloved avatar as though you're speaking to your best friend. The second one is when you're speaking to them and listening into their conversations, start to see the biggest pain point that they have, and also the challenges they have and their desires as well. When you're looking at pain points, you're looking at internal feelings as well as external behaviors that they're having. And always use the language that your customers are using or your ideal clients are using, and not industry jargon or industry language either. To finish this up, never make the mistake of creating your course before you do your market research. Looking for help? Then check out my Get It Launched program. It's a coaching support program with training, and that program I'm taking applications for now, and that's starting in January. The link is above me. The group size is only going to be 10, so applications are open now. It's by application only. Go through the process, fill out the application form, and then I'll contact you and give you the next step. Talk to you again very soon. Take care. Bye.